Reading now from October 17th teaching in Faith Food by Kenneth Hagin, and it starts with Matthew 8:10. When Jesus heard it, he marveled and said to them that followed, Verily I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. A centurion came to Jesus on behalf of his sick servant. When Jesus said, I will come and heal him, the centurion said, Speak the word, only say the word, and I'm changing the language a little bit, only say the word, and my servant will be healed. Jesus said to him, Go your way, as you believed, so it will be done for you. Turning to his disciples, Jesus said, I have not found so great a faith in all of Israel. Therefore, it is possible for a person to develop great faith. On the other hand, an example of little faith is seen when Peter began to sink after having walked on water. Jesus chided Peter, saying, Oh, you a little faith! Why in the world did you doubt? If faith can be great and faith can be little, then faith is measurable. Here are some scriptures that prove faith is measurable. Growing faith, that's 2 Thessalonians 1:3. Weak faith, Romans 4:19. Strong faith, Romans 4:20. Rich faith, James 2:5. Full of faith, Acts 6:5. Perfect faith, James 2:22. Unfeigned faith, 1 Timothy 1:5. Shipwrecked faith, 1 Timothy 1:19. Overcoming faith, 1 John 5:4. Our confession. My faith is growing. My faith is measuring up to great faith, strong faith, rich faith, perfect faith, unfeigned faith, overcoming faith. I am full of faith. Hallelujah. Now, on its own, this doesn't do it all, because you have to learn how to develop that faith. Faith comes by hearing the word over and over and over again. And not only hearing the word, but putting it into practice. And the other day I said, I heard when I first got saved that Mark 16:18, those who believe will lay hands on the sick and they shall recover. And I became a doer of the word. Every time I felt my heart of compassion go out to people who were really suffering from some kind of infirmity or sickness, I would ask, can I pray for you? And I would just tap them on the shoulder or on the hand and say, those who believe, lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. And they did. I have I have proof that a sampling of them did. Of course, many people I never saw again. So, be a doer of the word and a hearer of the word. Put it into practice. I'm just telling you my story because I heard about Mark 16:18 and I put it into practice. And guess what? People got healed. Duh. That's what we have to do. Not only know what the word says, but do it. Be a doer. Practice the word. Put it into practice.